Okay, so what is art? Typically, when we think of the word art, the first thing that comes to mind is paintings, like the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci or the Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. Various sculptures or drawings might also come to mind, but probably the biggest art form we think of and experience almost every day is music. Whether it's pop, rock, rap, and so many more genres. I mean, we're constantly experiencing music, whether it's on the radio, in a movie, or in a YouTube video. So, you're probably wanting to ask yourself, why is she yapping about this? And my simple answer to that question is that art is everywhere you look and you don't even realize it. From the covers of books to the graffiti on trains, let's broaden the brush to discover that art comes in all shapes and sizes. Okay, so I want to play a little game with you guys. I'm going to put an image up on the screen and you're going to raise your hand if it's art. So, is it art? Okay, yes, it's art. Someone had to create the visuals on the box so that they would grab your attention. Okay, so what about this? Is this art? Yes, it's art. Someone had to create the cover art and plus the literature behind the cover. So, okay, last one. Is this art? Okay, yes. Someone had to create the visuals on the or in the video game so you could play it. Art is the expression or application of human creative skills and imagination. So, music, like I mentioned before, the covers on snack packages, the books and magazines we use and read to keep ourselves entertained, the video games you play, and simply the clothes we put on every day. These are just a few examples of the art we experience every day that we forget about. I could go on listing about them all day. So I have to practice what I preach. So for context, I'm an Educators Rising because I want to become an art teacher, obviously. So we were going to compete in competitions, and one of the competitions was to create a trifle board of your chapter display. Mr. Miller wanted me to take charge of the display, and I told them I felt like I was creating a piece of art more than I was a chapter display. During the SEL symposium, I created stress balls made out of rice and balloons, and during the holiday season, I made a poster for students of breakout rooms that they could attend. I feel like another big one for me would be my school projects that I get to create. I love getting to create slideshows and add my own personality and touches of art to them, but there's also more than just slideshows that give me the chance to, the opportunity to create freely. Writing. I actually love writing. Although my grammar is not the best, it gives me a chance to express myself and create freely. Recently, in my spare time, I've created a journal, but it's not a regular journal. I've taken scrap paper from books and magazines to create a page of how I'm feeling or what topics I'm interested in at the moment. I will also write in it to express how I feel about that certain topic and just how I feel in general. Okay, I swear last one and I'll be done talking about myself. My friends and family know how much I love my room. So to make it feel like my room, I decorate my walls with my art and posters that make me feel at home. So yes, my bedroom is a piece of art. Okay, I'm gonna change the subject just a little bit. I was planning on not talking about AI in my speech, but in the digital age, it's impossible to not bring it up, especially when the topic's about art. Personally, I believe AI can be used for good in many different ways, but the one thing I absolutely despise about it is AI art. I mean, seriously, does this image look like art to you? Because to me, it doesn't. Do you want to know why? It's because art can be defined as the expression or application of human creative skills and imagination. Human, not artificial intelligence. AI is not human and it can't comprehend or attain human feelings in our creativity. AI wouldn't even exist without us. In the mid-1830s, Charles Babbage would begin to create the analytical engine, which is now known to be the starting point of the computer. Later on, in 1956, John McCarthy, or called the godfather of AI, would attend the Dartmouth Conference where the study of AI was officially a field. AI was made by us humans. It generates things because it spends hours analyzing us and what we've already created. That's why it sounds, when you ask it to generate an essay for you, it sounds so professional. It spent so much time analyzing the millions of words and images we've already made. Same thing when it comes to art. You can ask it to generate anything you want, and that's why you sometimes end up with an animal with an extra leg or a child missing its head. I mean, seriously, its whole upper torso is missing. Okay, So you're probably wanting to ask me, why should I care? Or why should this even matter to me? And my simple answer to that question is that creation is better than consumption. We use so much of our time consuming the things around us and not enough time thinking about the art that there is in front of us. Simply put, the world we have today wouldn't exist without art. And again, with the human creation. We make computers, we make cars, we make music, we make packages, we make clothes. It's all made from us. We're just born to create things. It's just how we're made. Okay, so I want you to raise your hand if you consider yourself an artist. Okay, now I want every single person to raise their hand. Come on, raise your hand. Everyone, I see people in the crowd that are not raising their hands. Everyone should have their hand up because we are all artists. Just because your essay doesn't look like a painting or your fashion doesn't look like it belongs on a mannequin doesn't mean it's not art. These are important creations by you, a human. And again, art is the expression or application of human creative skills and imagination. Before you leave the PIC today, I ask that you come up on stage to create your own stress ball or pipe cleaner bracelet. I swear it will only take a couple minutes. Thank you for joining me, artists. Keep being yourselves and being you. Thank you.